You are now live. Holy crap. I am completely new to this. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Live right now. Whoa. Alright, we're live. Let me. High CPU you may experience. Yeah. Okay, so we are live. My screen is up. And I'm going to pull up my favorite site in the world, Preve. Alright, I gotta make one small adjustment here. I want to also webcam. Whoa. A little bit smaller. A little bit smaller now. I want to move it over. Yes. All the way down. Perfect. If I minimize it, is it still going to be there? It's going to go away. No, it's there. Dude. Hold on. I'm going to see if my buddy can get online. Because we're going to do a freaking broadcast. Alright, I'm going to post to my channel. Someone join this, tell me if it works. Alright, so right now we are checking out the current price of one Bitcoin. So one Bitcoin is almost $3,000. And if you were, okay, let's go back. I'm going to go through some of the different sites I go to just to kind of track what kind of stuff's going on. So this site, Bitcoin Wisdom, it shows the price of Bitcoin. It shows a lot of stuff. It shows the price, what it was 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, and I just love this site for Bitcoin. It's updating every minute. 20 minutes ago, it was 28.29. So it was $5 higher 20 minutes ago. This site, Preve, it updates every 5 seconds. You'll see it flash in the middle. And it is getting its data from Bitfinex, Bitstamp, BTCE. So you could uncheck one of those if you want. But I wish they would do an average of more sites besides those, because there's different sites like everywhere you go. You go to the dashboard on Coinbase, it says 28.21. This says 28.57. Difference of $30. You come here, 28.22. That's pretty close. Coinbase is higher because that's the buy price, so it's a little higher because of what people are buying it for. So I wanted to try this out, some live streaming, some talking about Bitcoin. My name is Brock, and I'm going to go by Bitcoin Brock, because that's fun to say. And I'm going to do some live streaming, just for the hell of it. I have no idea what's going on in my background. My closet. What is that? My shelf. Is that my shelf? Bunch of random stuff. That's cool. Ooh, the lighting though. Oh no. Alright, we are live, but I am going to go ahead and make some lighting changes right now. Hold on one second. Lights. Light went out. It's still bad. It's going to get dark. That's not bad. No, we can live with that. Okay. So, just getting some logistics out of the way. We are still streaming live. I was going to get somebody online here to test this out. Alright, I'm going to keep going here. So I'm going to take you through some of the sites I go to. So there's certain news sites that are out there that are devoted only to Bitcoin. So one of them is CoinDesk. And they have a bunch of different subjects for news, but you can just scroll down. And they have a lot of writers that put out a lot of content every day. Like this one guy, Stan Higgins, he's got all of these articles today. So anything you want to find out that's going on around the world related to Bitcoin or blockchain, it's here. So it tells the current price. It's kind of cool. It even has like blockchain 101, like what is Bitcoin? What is blockchain? What's Ethereum? You can read all about it right here. So this is for news. And then I have my own website, BTC 2020. I put up my own site, and I've given some training, and I have a blog, and I've written about some different stuff. But down here on the Bitcoin 101 series index, I actually have a 10-part series where I actually explain from the very beginning what is Bitcoin. So I start with wallets, transactions, what is money, what's the blockchain, and I go through it and try to, it's not very long because I know people don't want to read a really long. I tried to keep it short and I put some links in there, but it'll take probably 10-15 minutes to read, but it covers a lot of ground without trying to get too deep. So yeah, that's my own site. I started doing that when people started asking me about what Bitcoin is. I started probably about 4 years ago reading up on all of this stuff. I've been doing it probably about every day, which is kind of crazy. It's almost an obsession. So, I don't know. When I started to learn it, I started to think about how big this could actually get and how it'd be really interesting to learn about. And I just kept reading. That's how I got all these different websites, just because I've tried a lot of different ones out, but these are the ones that I keep going to because they're really interesting. There's some on Reddit, there's some subreddits that are kind of interesting. There's a BTC one. And from there you get all these crazy links where you can jump all over the place. But there was BTC is one of them, but then there's also a Bitcoin one. And this Bitcoin one was like kind of the original, but then there was some censorship going on. And and there's like a big fight going on there. Like there's a Bitcoin civil war happening. So people on Bitcoin one, they were getting censored and stuff was getting deleted. So they're like, you know what? We're gonna start this BTC one, and we're not gonna censor. And they might even say it where they're like, you know what? You'll get censored on the other one, but you won't get censored here. So this says official links, bitcoin.com. So bitcoin.com, Roger Ver is behind bitcoin.com. So there's a lot of good stuff on bitcoin.com, but as I said earlier, the civil war that's going on is the people that are for bigger blocks and the people that, I don't know if they're against bigger blocks, but they want to do bigger blocks in a more like structured way instead of just ripping off the band-aid and going for huge blocks right away. They want to, it's so complicated. I don't even know how to get into it right now, but I was gonna look something up. Hold that thought. Let's go back. So let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up a drawing board for a second, which might seem a little ridiculous, but I do this when I'm trying to explain something and trying to get my thoughts together. So there's basically there's two sides, right? On one side, you got people that want bigger blocks. Okay? On the other side, you got people that want bigger blocks. Raise block size slowly. So you'd be like, bigger blocks. Can you guys even read that? Okay. So there's something called Bitcoin Unlimited, which is a movement by Roger Ver to raise the block size. And if you're brand new to Bitcoin, it's not gonna make any sense. So I'm gonna try to explain it. Like there's a live chat going on, so if you have questions, you can post questions at any time. So right now there's a 1 MB size limit on blocks. So the stuff in the middle is just general statements about what is happening. And up top you have the Civil War going on. So you have one side that wants bigger blocks, and I'll put them in this block, and then I'll put the other people. They want to raise the block size slowly. So there's a 1 MB size limit on blocks. If you're saying, what the heck is a block? Alright, so then at that point you go to the other site that's blockchain.info. Blockchain.info is the blockchain. The blockchain is public, anybody can see it. So if you want to see the blockchain, then you can just come out to blockchain.info and you can take a look at what the blockchain is. So right here, the latest block happened 4 minutes ago, and the ID number is 470123. That is happening right now. And a block is supposed to come out every 10 minutes on average. So in 5 more minutes, there's going to be another block that appears here. So over here in the far right is the size of each of these blocks. And as you can see, they're 998 kilobytes, which is really close to 1 megabyte. 1 megabyte, and that's what everybody's upset about. There's a block size debate going on. And half the people on this side is saying, we need to raise this to 2 megabytes or 4 megabytes or unlimited. Let's just take the limit off, you know? Why is there a limit? And the other people, they're saying, look, Satoshi, the creator, did this for a reason. He put a 1 megabyte cap on it on purpose. He wants it to be raised, but it needs to be raised incrementally. So, and actually, not everybody falls into these two groups. Raise incrementally. And on each side of the Civil War, there's actually really smart people on both sides. And they both make really good arguments for why they think they are right. And what's happening is we're going to head for a hard fork. And what happens on a hard fork is where it happened with Ethereum, where you have Bitcoin, you have a choice between Bitcoin Core and Bitcoin Classic. One of them BTC and BCC or something. And right now, BTC is like the main symbol for Bitcoin. And at some point, I don't know which one's going to take that symbol, but there's basically two currencies. So, how do I explain this? If you have one Bitcoin, and then there's a hard fork, you essentially, let me draw a little picture. It's split. So, and this was just explained to me because I am not an expert by any means, but you would have 0.5 BTC, but then you have 0.5 BCC, or whatever the new, I don't even know what the new symbol would be, or abbreviation. I'm just putting BCC for now. So Ethereum did it. So if you look at Ethereum, there's ETC, Ethereum Classic, and then Ethereum ETH. So Ethereum Classic, they kept the exact same Ethereum, and then ETH was the new Ethereum, and they essentially, you split all the coins in half. So then you have half in one coin and half in another coin. So then if you wanted to just have one coin, you would essentially transfer you would sell, you would do an exchange so that you could then have one full Bitcoin or one full Bitcoin Classic or whatever. So yeah, Civil War, it's crazy to follow all of it, and just happen to get on a tangent there. So let's go back. Blockchain. Hold on. Dave, what's up? I was just talking to myself. I'm trying out live streaming. I saw this other guy live streaming Bitcoin. I was like, I can do that. Dude, I need to get you on here. We can have like a co-hosting like podcast type shit going on. I think it's delayed though. There might be a delay. How long have I been going? Does it even say? 15, 20 minutes? I've been talking for 20 minutes. Oh my god. There's like one chat window which is live, and then another chat window which is probably delayed slightly because it goes through the YouTube server. I am talking about the blockchain right now. Even though there's nobody live right now, but I'm just trying this thing out. Episode 1 of a podcast, but it's a video live stream, if that's what you call it. I was advertising my blog and going through some of the websites I frequent, like Bitcoin Wisdom is cool, like ticker to follow what's happening. 2824, Coinbase 2852, 2830. It's dropping to 2830. Following the price a little bit. Just kind of hanging out, talking about Bitcoin. I was explaining about the Civil War. Let me see. Explaining Civil War of Bitcoin. So, and maybe you can help me out. Let me see if Dave can chat live while I'm explaining this. But basically, there's a civil war going on between Roger Ver, who, and that whole team that wants bigger blocks like right away. And then there's the other side that they want to raise the block size but do it slowly. Like only go to like 2 megabytes, maybe, but not like right away. Like do it slow and like, I don't know. There's a bunch of people that are all hung up that that's gonna do a lot of bad things. So we need to evaluate and test it out. And the Bitcoin Unlimited people are like, dude, block sizes are full. This is bad. We're all gonna die. And there's smart people on both sides of it, and they both have pretty good reasoning for why they think they're right. But it's like there's a huge civil war where you have to choose sides, and I don't even know what side to choose. And then I was also talking about a hard fork. Vitalik had a private meeting with Putin. Yes, he did. He did have a private meeting, and Putin, I'm totally jumping all over the place, but yeah, Putin, who was anti-Bitcoin, all of a sudden he's like, Ethereum is pretty interesting and we should look into it. The kid is gonna be someone? Vitalik? Dude, I don't know. Vitalik is really smart, but I don't know, man. People are putting him up on a pedestal, and I don't know, man. He's a smart guy, but I don't know. I don't know about the next Bill Gates. Dude, Bill Gates made operating systems. This guy, I don't know. I mean, Ethereum is like the world's computer. Like it is like an operating system, but it's like I just think people are putting him up too high on a pedestal. It's really cool. Don't get me wrong. It's really cool about what he's doing, but I don't know, man. I'm not part of the whole fan club, but he's doing really great things. I don't want to take away from him at all. I don't know. I haven't even like read that much into him, but I've followed what's been happening for the most part. So I don't know. I can't say too much. This is why we need to have Dave on. Dave, you need to like be co-hosting and then we can go back and forth on this because I think I need to get sold a little bit on what makes Vitalik so great. Maybe I can get you chatting about give me give me the top 3 reasons why Vitalik is so great. And maybe you can sell me on where you're coming from. I'm going to see where All right, I just asked a question. I'm going to see how much of a delay this is. I think there's like 30-second delay. 30 seconds. So we're going to have Dave giving his reasons why Vitalik is the next Bill Gates. Say why. Or Dave's away from the computer and I'm just going to talk to myself. I have no idea if Dave is still listening or not. What time are we at? 30 minutes? I need to not make this too long. But like Joe Rogan does a podcast and his goes like 3 hours. I was like, I don't know why he would go 3 hours. I don't know if my content can be that exciting to go 3 hours. We're at like 28 minutes right now. This is why I need like co-hosts and guests and the whole works. Because people are not going to sit there for 3 hours and listen to me talk. Alright, so just to review, I went through the websites that I use, checking the price. Oh, the other thing, Preve, I really like this site, but besides the fact that it updates every 5 seconds, you can also type a value in here. So let's say, hey, I want to buy $10 worth of Bitcoin. You can just type an amount, like $10. And you can actually see the quantity of Bitcoin you can get for $10. And the script is still running. So you'll see the quantity change based on whatever amount you put in here. So it defaults to 1 Bitcoin. But if you want to look up a partial Bitcoin, the price you can even do like a really small amount of Bitcoin. I'm going to do, I don't even know what that is, 5 Satoshis. Satoshis are 1, 2, 3, 8 decimals. I'm going to buy 5 Satoshis. Well, you can't even do it. I'm going to buy one, hold on. I want to buy 1 penny of Bitcoin. Dude, That's not even a valid, dude, that's not even a valid amount of Bitcoin because you can't even have 9 decimal places. This website's wrong. But basically, you would get 354 Satoshis for 1 cent. And the people that might be watching this and they don't fully understand Bitcoin and when I first started, I was the same way. I'm like, hold on. How can you buy something for 1 penny? You can't get anything for a penny. And with Bitcoin, you actually can. If you can find someone that would send you 1 penny of Bitcoin, you actually can. But actually, to move it, for me to send someone 1 penny of Bitcoin, it would actually it would cost like it would actually cost more in fees than the actual amount you would receive, if that makes any sense. Because the fee would be, I don't know, you'd pay 5 cents to send 1 penny. So people are probably like, oh, that sucks. So in the really minute sense of it, it's bad. But if you're sending like $100,000, you're sending 35 Bitcoin, but the fee would only be like $1 or like $5. So in that sense, it's really good. It's awesome because the fee's really low. And Dave and I have been tracking fees for a while because sometimes like you'll pay higher fees because you're paying fees to the miners in order for your transaction to get processed faster. So yeah, there's basically the whole point is it's really good to use this site to see what the conversion rate is. It's not just, it's good to see the current price, but it's also when you're getting used to like you want to buy half a Bitcoin, you can type it in really fast and it updates in real time. If you want half a Bitcoin, it's $1,400. If you want to buy 2 Bitcoin, you're going to spend $5,600 to get 2 Bitcoin. So you can change either side. You're like, I want to buy $50 worth of Bitcoin. That's the quantity you're going to get, and it's going to update every 5 seconds. So I go to that site pretty regularly. Coinbase is the place where I buy and sell Bitcoin. So my balance $159. But that's not. I actually keep my Bitcoins offline. So that's just a smaller balance based on what I currently had in there at the time. So I have a lot more than $159 into Bitcoin, I'll tell you that. So it really depends if my if the people listening to this podcast is going to be people that are more advanced, that are, you know, steady Bitcoin users that have been using for a while, or if it's going to be like beginners that are just starting out and they have a lot of questions about what this is, what everybody's talking about. The crazy thing about news sites is that it used to be where Bitcoin information was only on specific Bitcoin news sites like CoinDesk. Because now, if you go to like Forbes or CNBC, they actually have writers on staff that they do digital currency. So you can say, let's search for Bitcoin. Let's just see what comes up here. My internet's gonna bomb out. Bitcoin. So today at 3 p.m. Eastern, Mark Cuban was on CNBC calling Bitcoin a bubble. And you know what? It might be a bubble. It's really high right now. Back in, when was that? That's only one day. Let's look at a week. Wow, look at that. Over last week, hold on. Let's just look at 2017. At the beginning of 2017, it was $920. Let's look at, is there like all time? All right, I'm gonna jump to another website for prices and coins called Coin Market Cap. And this lists every coin you can think of. And it's really easy to find one. For example, the project I'm on, Bitland, we have our own coin that's worth, it started being worth 1 penny for each one, then went up to 10 cents, 20 cents, and then it was 40 cents. So right now, it's worth 31 cents. So it went up, and now it's going back down. So, up and down. But as you can see, last year, we had our ICO, and people bought a lot, and then they sold it and went down to 1 cent. Actually, less than a cent. It went up to 1 penny in May last month, and then all of a sudden, boom, it went up to 30 cents. And that's where it's at right now, around 30 cents. So yeah, this website's cool because you can look at all these different coins. So if you take a look at Bitcoin and we go to the graph, let's go to the chart. Boom. Here you can look at all of it. So in 2013, it was $120 in September. I think it was the middle of 2013. It was about $100. And actually, let me see. October, November, the end of 2013, this is kind of around the time that news sites were, the tech sites were going crazy. They're like, dude, Bitcoin just went up to 1,000. And everyone's like, this fake money all of a sudden has value. And not only is it worth hundreds of dollars, it's worth $1,000. And people thought it was a joke. They're like, people aren't really buying. They aren't paying $1,000 for this, are they? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah, actually, people are. But then they sold and like it crashed because it was a bubble right there. So then 2014, it dropped down $500 and stayed around, 300, 400, 500 the whole 2014. So in December is 300. It was falling. In 2015, boom, it's like 200, 300. But the lowest it went, does it say how low? 200, there's 213. That's pretty low. That might be the lowest. It dropped. It was like 210. Right at the beginning of 2015. And by the end of 2015, 400. So it went from 200 to 400. And it never, I don't know if it dropped below 200 after it crashed down to like 700, 400, 200. And then at $200, it just starts climbing. 200, 300, and then 400 jumped up to 750. That was in June. That was last year. It went from 400 to 750. And people were like, is this for real? Are people buying $700 worth of this fake internet money? And the answer was, yes, they're actually buying this fake money for $700. It's insane. So I've just been following it this whole time, and it's just crazy. You can see the market cap is like 6 billion, 4 billion, and people are just dumping money into this thing. 11 billion, 40 billion. So now, was it June 6th? It's $2,800 for one Bitcoin. And I mean, you know what? This probably is a bubble where it's going way up. So really, you should sell it. Sell it off. Sell all your Bitcoin right now, because if it's a bubble, it is going to crash so hard. This one, it started at $200. It went up to $1,300, and then it crashed down all the way to 200 again. So if you fast forward to the beginning of this one, it's like it started, what, 800, 600? So technically, the climb started May of last year. So about a year ago, it went from 400 to 2,800. So this thing that people are talking about, this damn bubble, you're right. But what they don't, like Mark Cuban, he's talking about it right now. But the thing is that for those of us that have been around Bitcoin for years and years, not Mark Cuban that just got into it, we've seen these bubbles a lot. There's like 20 or 30 of them. You can go all the way back to when, like, let's bring this all the way back. Let's go back before, can we go back to 2009 when it started? We can't even go back to 2009. Dude, Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin was like $90 in the middle of 2013. And the part that people don't realize is that Bitcoin, there was Bitcoin, you could buy one Bitcoin for a penny. Like 2009, it was just starting off. And actually, there's some really rich people out there because they did. They put real money into it. They bought 100 Bitcoins for a penny each. They have 100 Bitcoins. If you look at it now, if you bought 100 Bitcoins for $1, dude, you're sitting on like $280,000. Like, you'd be cashing that out right about now, I would think. You could cash out half of it. You could still have 50 Bitcoins. You still have a crap load of money. I'm jumping all over the place. So the point is that this idea that it's a bubble and like people are freaking out, it's like those of us that have been around for a long time, this is not breaking news. We've seen this 20, 30 times. Of course it's a bubble. Of course it's going to crash at some point. The question is, how much is it going to crash? How much? We're sitting here $1,200. Like, if it drops down to $900, yeah, that's a big loss. You're losing $2,000 on one Bitcoin because it's almost $3,000 right now. Should the value of it be $3,000? Well, are you talking short term or long term? Because in the long term, there's people that are saying, dude, it's going to go up to $10,000. I got to bring up my drawing board because I want to make the most jankety graph you've ever seen. So the point is it's all about perspective. So let's say this is $1, $10, $20, $100. Let's say this is 1,000. Let's say this is 100,000. So we have US dollars over here, and we have time. So what is this? 2009 we started, and right now is 2017, and this is 2030. So let me pretend like I'm a great analyst. In 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 13 would be like here. $2013. So what did I say 2013 was? At that. Let's go to 2014. How much we got here? December 2013, 500 bucks. All right? December 2013. Let me make this a little bigger. December 2013, it's 500 bucks. It's right there. So in 2009, dude, it was like below $1. Like it started as nothing right there. So yeah, we're shooting up. We're at 500 right now. And then, so in 2017, where's 2000? This is, let's see, this is 500. So 500 bucks. Then it went up to 1,000. Then went up to 2. So this is 5,000, 2,500. Let me put labels here. 2,500 on this dot here. So we're a little above 2,500 right now. So just for the fun of it, we're going to connect these dots. Like, this is the craziest podcast I've ever been on. I'm just drawing fake graphs. Here's your fake graphs. So we're just tracking it here as time goes by. And it's definitely not like this. Like, obviously, there's ups and downs. There's crashes where it goes down and then it goes back up. Like right here, it probably went down and then it came back up. And now it's up and now it's down. So right now we're up here. Like, you know what? What's this? 2020, 2010, like 2010, 2020. So obviously this graph is not even legit. It's way off. It's skewed. The skewed graph. There's 2020. If you ask me, if you want a prediction from me, I'm gonna make this red. No, I'll make it blue. I think it's gonna be, boom. I think it's gonna be 10,000 at 2020, which is crazy. That's crazy. You don't know that? Like right now, it's about 2,500 today, 2,500. But all these blue marks, it's like these are guesses. It's like I have no idea. By 2030, it's like I'm just plotting these, but I have no idea. If you're red, you're like, you know what? This is a damn bubble because it's gonna go like people are gonna lose interest and like it's gonna be dead by 2030. So it all depends, like, are you a believer or not? If you're like me, you'll follow the blue dots and it's going to be 10,000 in 2020 and then in 2030 $100,000? Are you serious right now? $100,000? And I would say yeah. Hey Sam, what's up? Dude, I'm sorry, man. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even know anybody was joining. Hey, good to see you, man. Sorry, let me catch up here. The bubble has not even begun. It's not even begun? Like, we're at the very beginning? Alright, here's the question. If fiat money dies, which I hope it does. Do you like my chart? I'm like, this is me, like, plotting the chart. The blue is, like, I'm a believer. So, 10,000 in 2020, and I'm saying 100,000 10 years later. And then you have 2140, which you probably know the special date for that because in 2140, we're going to hit 21 million coins, brother. You know what that means? No more Bitcoin. They're going to be in circulation. Director of PayPal even predicted Bitcoin to 1 million. $1 million? Dude, $1 million. I mean, I can't say it's not gonna do that, but it's kind of a stretch. If it hit 1 million, I would almost think, yeah, that's a bubble. Like when people just start making up prices and there's it seems with this chart, it's like there has been steady growth, so it makes sense the way, if you just look at the overall long-term picture of it. Yeah, the director of PayPal, it's like, I don't know, centralized IT corporations that they're trying to call it right now. Um, Divide 5 trillion fiat in circulation by 21. Oh. Oh, so that's how he got the number, is that he took the amount of fiat in circulation and you divide it by 21 million coins. Huh. I don't know that I've ever heard that. So that's how you get to 1 million? Oh man, my brain's like hurting. There are lost coins. Yeah, there's people that they put them on their hard drive and then their computer crashes. And it's like, dude, I was storing them on my wallet on my hard drive. It's like, oh man. Oh man. I actually use, this isn't it, but this is, can you see this? This is a USB stick. There's a delay on here, but USB stick. I have the Ledger wallet, so all of mine are on my Ledger USB stick. So man, but there's actually like, I used to work on hardware, and there's people who their operating system dies, but the actual hard drive is still good. It's just the operating system that dies. So you actually can take a hard drive and you can plug it into the motherboard of a working computer, and then you can pull data off there. So if you could, I don't know, I mean, you would think people would be smart enough to know that people should be smart enough to know that even though your operating system dies, your hard drive may still be intact for you to pull data off of it. So there's a lot of people that don't know that. Yeah, the ledger. Hold on, let me go get it. Hold on just a minute, I'll go get it. Alright. I got it. I'm back. Gotta remember the key. Yeah, the key. So the people that put their hardware, they put their wallet on their computers. The wallet has the public and the private key. So you would have to, if you didn't back it up, you would have to get the private key. But I would hope that you could take like the data file behind the wallet application and the actual data file that the application uses. I would hope that on your new computer you could install the application, and then you could take the data file and you could use the application on the new computer to open the data file within the same application, just on a different computer. And I would hope that that data file would have the private key in it and you could still open it up. But I don't know. What's better, Ledger or Trezor? Actually, I've heard good things about both actually, so I'm not sure which one's better, and I haven't used Trezor. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I don't normally like do live broadcasts, so usually I'm typing, so I don't usually pronounce stuff, so I'm probably saying it wrong. But I've noticed there are hardware wallets that are more expensive than others, so I have this one. Let me see if I can Ledger. You've probably seen pictures or whatever, but I've used this for at least a year now, and I love it because um actually, I'm gonna pull up the interface here because I can actually pull it up. I'll actually demo it for you because I don't even care because there's nothing that is like, they make it so you don't have to worry about showing any private data. They don't show the keys or anything. So I'm just gonna show you. So I have a Windows computer. I have Windows 10. I don't know if you can tell or not. So this is the Windows application for the wallet. So this basically turns right now it's like a cold wallet because it's completely offline. It's a USB stick. And it's like a hybrid because right now I'm going to plug this into my computer and it's going to be connected to the internet. So it's essentially turning a cold wallet into a hot wallet. What's the best place to buy one? I actually went to the Ledger website and I just bought it directly from them. And I think it was like $35. So, yeah, I just set it up. It comes with comes in a nice little package, and it has everything in there. Now, there's a security card that I have, and I have it locked up in I have another safe where I keep everything. So, like, if I back up my wallet and everything like that too, so I keep stuff somewhat separate, so I try to keep it secure. So they have some stuff in place to protect yourself in that way. So it comes in a nice box. It looks like an iPhone box. So do you need the internet or desktop to transfer, or can you transfer funds directly from the device? So I have always transferred funds from this application. So I'm actually just going to log in. It's no big deal. And actually, I'm going to pull it off screen for just a minute because I'm going to make sure, I just want to make sure that I can open this up and make sure that nothing, all I'm doing right now, I'm putting in a pin that I created, and I'm just going to do it off screen just for the heck of it. And yeah, you can see my balance, but you can't see any keys or anything, so I'm not at risk of, if I show you something, I'm not going to lose it. So let's see here. It's actually updating. Let me see. I don't know what it's doing. It's acting kind of funny right now. I'll just grab a screenshot. And alright. So I'm just going to shut it down. I don't know what it's doing. So I plugged it in, I put in my pin, and it pulled it up. So, and then it has, what happens is, I just grabbed a screenshot, is that it has send and receive buttons, so you can send or receive it. And what I've done is I have other wallets, like I have Coinbase and stuff. So what I'll do is I keep it in my cold wallet, and then I'll send it from my cold wallet over to Coinbase. So between my different wallets. So I will send it right from here. So it'll leave this wallet, it'll show up in Coinbase, and then I have Coinbase connected to my bank account. So that's kind of how I start moving it. So you kind of have to get used to that whole thing. Yeah, so Coinbase is a hot wallet, and I tell people a lot to get a cold wallet as soon as you can and get at least half, or actually a majority, even like 75% of all your Bitcoins, and get it offline, because you want to keep it safe. So definitely try and get that as soon as you can. What if you're on the road and want to spend it? Yeah, so that's the problem, is that if you want to spend it, you have to... So what I have is, I have the Shift card. So I'm going to pull up Shift card by Coinbase, is Shift Payments. So there's a Shift API. So the Shift card is a Visa card, and it's connected to your Coinbase account. So this is what I have. Because what happened was, for a long time, they tried to get merchants to accept Bitcoin. And eventually, the merchants were like, no. Some of them were like, yeah, we'll do BitPay and we'll set up an interface. But most of them were like, look, we use Visa. We, we don't want to accept, we don't want to have to get a Bitcoin wallet. We just don't want to mess with that. So they basically re-engineered it and they said, okay, we need to get on the Visa payment network. So what they did was they actually partnered with a bank that has to issue Visa debit cards, but instead of connecting the Shift card to a bank account, this Visa card's connected to your Coinbase wallet. So then, and actually, I'm going to pull up my, get out of here, get out of here. So there's an app, let me see if I can, Shift card. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's an app that you can open, looks like that, and it's updating 100 and, okay, so that's the app. Can you even see that? Sorry. I don't know if you can see that. It's really bright. So it has your balance, but then it has all the transactions. So whenever you use a Shift card, and you can click on each of the transactions, I went to get a hamburger. I don't know if you can see that or not. But yeah, I connected my Coinbase. I have a Visa card, and every time you use a Visa card, it goes on the Shift app of how you're spending it. And it also goes to your Coinbase wallet. So you see the transactions in both, which is cool because then you can see your wallet view and you can also see the Shift card view. So it's cool that they keep it separate. So yeah, like if I get down to the last week near payday and it's like I don't have any money for like right now I get paid on Friday. I have to go another 4 days and I don't have any money. It's like I have $100 and I just go around spending Bitcoin. No one has any idea that I'm out spending Bitcoin. It's crazy. So yeah, I would look into the Shift card, and I actually waited until I heard people using it to actually go out and I was a little leery about it because I'm like, I've heard about debit cards, but I wasn't really sure if I want to get one. And it was so easy. It's so easy once you apply for one, they send it in the mail, and I don't even know. I think it might cost like $5, but then it's like you can go spend Bitcoin all day long, and it's totally awesome. So does your balance fluctuate depending on Bitcoin value? Yes. Bitcoin value, I don't know if you saw this site that I go to. It's a pretty popular one, but Prev, Prv, it updates every 5 seconds in real time, so it fluctuates. So I go out, I'm gonna get a $15 sandwich, and like right now, the quantity is this, and then all of a sudden you'll just see it jump because it's freaking moving all the time. So how does it peg how much you have? So what they do is, I don't know this for sure, but what I think happens is that at the time of the transaction, they deduct the quantity of Bitcoin for whatever the value is. And then I think there might be like a fee, like a pretty small fee for using it. So, but yeah, it's like if you buy a $15 sandwich and then all of a sudden it's like the price of Bitcoin drops, then it's like all of a sudden it's a $30 sandwich. But I'm pretty sure they peg it like you're saying, and then it costs that amount at the time of the purchase. That's great. Does it work with Litecoin or Ethereum? I think when you're setting it up, you have to, I'll show you my Coinbase. What I think happens, because I have a bunch of random accounts in here, I think you have to set you have to pick which wallet has which which account within Coinbase is connected to the Shift card. I'm pretty sure. So I just have my main wallet, so I just connect to my main one. But I think what you do, if you want to use Litecoin, I think you could choose that, and then you might be able to use Litecoin if that's like the one that you have the most balance on. Do I wait around to buy a sandwich? No, I'm more of like a long-term guy, so to me, it doesn't really matter too much with the price moving the way it does because I just have a belief that it's going to go up really high over the long term. So these bubbles and the way it's moving up and down, like it doesn't really affect me too much. It's really nice to see the value going up, but it doesn't bother me too much. So yeah, I'm actually this is that'd be awesome to take Litecoin. I would get the shift card. Yeah, if I'm pretty sure I don't know offhand, and actually I'll just Google it and say like, can you use shift card for or can you use shift card? Um Dude, I didn't even type that right. Can you spend Litecoin with shift card? Can you spend Litecoin with shift card? Um Yeah, shift card can connect to your Litecoin wallet. So yeah, when you're setting up the card, you just choose which one you want. And I'm pretty sure like I could go on here and I'm pretty sure I could just switch the accounts at any time. So I'm using Bitcoin 1 week and then I don't actually know how to do it because I'm just pretty much set on using my wallet, but maybe that's in the shift. Let's see. Funding sources, Coinbase. Um, so here, add funding source. So this is in the app, and it says add funding source. So if we're gonna add a funding source, yeah, and then it says Coinbase or Dwolla. So if we just say Coinbase, sign in. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you go into the Shift Card app and the funding source would be Litecoin instead of Bitcoin. Yeah, it is. It's so cool because for a long time it was only Bitcoin, and now I think over time they're going to slowly start putting more and more altcoins in there, which is awesome. Like Coinbase does a lot of stuff where they're trying to keep ahead of like the trends that are out there, and now that there's so many people that they're getting into all these different coins, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. Um, and now it's like within Coinbase, you can it's like you have an Ethereum wallet without even having to go out and, you know, create a separate Ethereum wallet and a separate app. Like it's all here. It's awesome. They're looking for 1 billion in funding. Wow, that's crazy. $1 billion. Yeah, like I've looked into Ethereum, but I don't know I don't know everything about it just because I've mainly focused on Bitcoin, but I've just, just being in this environment, you follow along with all the latest news and everything. So, what I was talking about earlier, which I was just kind of rambling on. I don't even know how long I've been on here. An hour and 15 minutes. So I started talking about the Bitcoin civil war that's going on because I'm still trying to understand all of it. But basically, you have the people that on one side that want bigger blocks, and they want them like right now. It's like they don't want to wait. They want to increase the block size and just open it up to however much. Bitcoin Unlimited, Roger Ver is on one side, and they're saying not just two, not just four, but like increase the block size to like whatever. Yeah, I'm talking about the fork. So, like, I was talking about how if you have one Bitcoin, if it forks just like Ethereum, all of a sudden your one Bitcoin will go, half one way and half the other way. And then if you want all of them, here's the Ethereum ones. They already forked. So you basically have two coins out of one, which is a hard fork. And I don't think anybody right now knows for sure that that's going to happen, but it's kind of the way that, the conversations are going. So it's nice to be aware of it. So you basically have Bitcoin Core and Bitcoin Classic, and like I think those are the two sides. So the other side of it is you have a group of people that are hesitant to raise the size. They might go to 2 MB, but they're even leery about that, and it's kind of like they're okay with the fees. It's like right now, people are getting crazy fees because there's a backlog. And I was showing out on blockchain.info, they actually show the size. And like you can see, if you look over in the right hand column, it's like 1 MB, 1 MB. It's basically been at 1 MB for a while. Which there's just huge huge backlog of transactions. Let's see, we got previous ones. If my internet would hurry up, we can go back like at least 6 months probably that all the blocks have been full. Here's one, it's only 700. Let me see. I hope we don't do it because people lose faith and get more confused. Yeah, like, there's people that don't even follow the hard fork. Like, they don't even know what that means. And that people are just, like, really leery of it. Like, there's so much fighting between the Bitcoin people. It's bad. They said if it forks, our Bitcoins will be okay. Well, that's good. So they already, like, have a plan for if it hard forks, like, what they're going to do. It's so backed up, it's not viable as payment. Yeah. And I think that's why a lot of people are moving to Litecoin. And I was actually showing over on, I go to this site called CoinMarketCap because it tracks like it actually has all the different coins here. And they change places all the time. Like Steam was like, it was high and then it was low and now it's gaining ground again. Like it shows a graph for the last week where some of them are dropping out and then they're gaining again. So you can see it, coincap.io. Oh, I don't know if I've been to that. Let's see, coincap.io. They're probably doing the same kind of thing. Yeah, same kind of thing. So, oh, this is it's like in real time. This is pretty cool. I haven't seen this one. Oh, and they have an app. I might get the app too. Yeah, that's awesome. That's better than CoinMarketCap. Yeah, you got Stellar, Waves. Yeah, you track all these. I don't even know that one. NEM. Ripple's up there. Yeah, Ethereum. Where'd the other Ethereum go? Oh, I'm blind. It's number 2. So you have 2 and 5 is basically the hard fork. 24-hour volume. Oh, let's see. Volume. Oh, 24-hour volume. Oh, so you can sort it. Low to high. So that's how much volume they have in 24 hours. That's crazy. See, this one is 257th, but it has the highest volume. That's really cool that you can sort by all the different columns. You can see like what the cheapest possible coin is. And that's even like, that's in US dollars. So the most expensive one, yeah, so that one is really expensive. Each one is worth $8,000. I messed it up. I know, I'm playing around with it. I'll go back to 24-hour volume. You change the Bitcoin instead of dollars. You find the deals? Yeah, like market cap. So 24-hour volume is like what, like how much is being exchanged in 24 hours. So you can say like the top 10 coins that are doing the most volume in 24 hours. But you can also see like what rank they are. So obviously like the top 10 are doing the top 10 in volume, except for this 42 coin. I don't know, why does it say it's doing the most volume? Yeah, I don't know why something's going on with this unless 24-hour change. Why does it say minus 33? That's, I don't even know what that means, minus 33. There might be something jacked up with that one. Because it's probably like an API where they're calling other sites API to get this data. So yeah, maybe it's my computer that's acting crazy. You can even do it alphabetically too. That's crazy. So this one, you could go down to like Augur, 35 bucks a piece. So you can find like, and then it probably does a search. So bit. So I actually have, wow, it's not even on here. So I have, let's see, one. So I'm part of a project called Bitland. Let me see. Oh, wait, that one's on top. That's weird. That's how much percentage they lost or gained. Cool. So I am part of a project where I'm part of the Bitland project. I don't know if you heard of this, but we're working on registering land titles in the country of Ghana in West Africa. So we had an ICO, and we actually have a token. It's not on CoinCap, but it's actually on CoinMarketCap, and you can actually search for it. So, and then what happened was we had our ICO last year, and it was worth, what, like 10 cents each? And then people started selling it, and then it was worth like less than a penny. And then all of a sudden, last month, it went above a penny, and then it went up to 20 cents, 30 cents. It went up to 40 cents, and now it's down to 31 cents. So I think what happened is everybody started, like in the last 7 days even, it's up to 37. It went up to 48. So it went up to like 50 cents each, which is insane. Yeah, actually, there is going to be another ICO, but like I'm part of the team, but there's two guys that are running it. And actually, let me pull them up here. And Chris Bates is one of the lead guys on Bitland, and then the other one is, oh man, my computer's gonna lock up. So it's Chris and Elliot. So there's right now you can only buy it on Open Ledger is where, and we haven't, there's instructions on like how to open your account and how to purchase. And actually there's let's see, purchasing. I think we updated. Yeah, so there we have a new page where, wow, it's not even updated. So there's some videos explaining how to get started. There's a YouTube video. Yeah, so the ICO, my computer is acting crazy. Yeah, I actually have an account there that I started a while ago. But they actually, OpenLedger is a lot better than it was because they started looking at the other exchanges out there, and they started to add the same features that the other exchanges had. So it's definitely a lot easier using it now than it was like 6 months or a year ago. So, but just make sure like when you create your account, you keep like a notepad of, the password and all that stuff, because it's gonna be really difficult if you lose your password to get into your account. So definitely, like, if you're gonna buy some coins, what I tell people on the exchange is like put some money in and then go buy what you want, but then any money you're not using on the exchange, like pull it back out to your wallet, because it's just not a good idea to leave stuff on exchange for too long, if that makes sense. Most ICOs aren't allowed in the US. You can participate. I don't know exactly what the legal structure is of ICOs. Um, but there's been other ICOs that I get in on because I just go out to these exchanges and just buy. Polynex is one that I've been to, and Bittrex I've been to. Um, so these are the exchanges I've been to the most. So there's OpenLedger, I have an account, which is where the cadastrals, you can buy them out on that site. I've been to Polynex, so actually, yeah, I'll have to check that sometime. I actually sold a bunch of coins off there. I was gonna try to do like day trading. So, what country are you in? They're considered a security and you don't regulate it there. So you're probably in a different country. Um, but these exchanges are pretty secure compared to like how it used to be. Oh, you're in New York City. Um, yeah, to be honest, I don't know all the laws about ICOs, and I know that New York has the bit license and they're like cracking down on a lot of stuff. You don't have bit license. You don't have bit license? Thought there was something in New York about like Bitcoin businesses trying to be legit. I thought that was bit license, but maybe it's something else. So, so now let's see, June, it's 31 cents. It was at 50 cents. Oh, you only have one exchange, but you can't participate. So, I would guess that you're probably, if you try to go out to some other exchange, you would probably get, they would probably block the website then, I would think. Hold on a second. You can't participate in ICOs. Yeah, so the exchanges were probably, um, so all the exchanges are probably blocked. Like if you try to go to the website, they probably blocked it. So yeah, I guess I don't know if like I'm located in Iowa, and I don't know if maybe they just aren't keeping up to speed on what websites they block. They won't let you register. Yeah, so that makes sense. Polynex won't let you because you're in the USA, but I went to Polynex and I got an account. Maybe maybe they won't let any. Maybe you can't create new accounts. Because I created mine a little while ago, so maybe if you already have one, that's the one you wanna. I'm gonna try that out. Um, oops. Try this site. Project aim to create a regulated bank for the digital generation. A regulated bank. Oh, yeah, they won't let New York, but the US is okay. Yeah, so like all the internet providers in New York probably blocked the site. Otherwise, sometimes the exchanges they like self-regulate themselves. So if they see your IP is coming from New York, they already like block you. So just to kind of try to stay legit. So if they found out that I'm in Iowa and Iowa doesn't allow it, then they would block me. But they haven't yet. So I definitely should get my money off of there before that happens, because I would hope that the exchange would at least let you withdraw your money instead of like freezing the account, but who knows, man? They probably would freeze the account. I probably have like 200 bucks sitting out in Polynix, and that'd be really sad if I lost 200 bucks just because it was online. I think I had a spreadsheet. The funny thing is, I started keeping track of, let me see here. My computer's freaking out. Oh, I know why. Because I'm logged into like 5 different things. Let's see. So, I have a watch list. So I last checked it on May 20th. Let's move it over here. So I started the end of April. I wanted to try I want to try like doing some day trading, even though I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, there's a decision tomorrow. I thought Coinbase was already doing that for taxes. I thought they were working with the government, but maybe not. I don't know. I haven't followed it that closely. Basically, I wanted to save how much money I had in each one, and the increase is not necessarily that I'm like gaining money. It might be because I like deposited like another 100 bucks. So, but I just wanted to track like what the prices were on a certain day. So in US dollars, I wanted to track like Made Safe went from 24 cents to 26 to 32. So I was just trying it out, like what the price was on a certain day, and then GDAX? I don't think I've heard of that. I've just been using a spreadsheet, but yeah, it'd be nice to have a way to like automate all of it. Yeah, it's a good idea to go between cryptos, which I haven't done, but like you can swap them really easily with Shapeshift, and oh, that's their trading platform. Huh. I might have to try that. So right now, I had like $380 between Polynix. Oh, so I had Expanse. I have like 100 Expanse. So that is, where's Expanse? Where's my calculator? The price. Oh, where'd my calculator go? The price of where is it? It's not very high. I gotta switch over to my other site. I'm used to this one. EXP. It's really easy to search on here. $3. I'm really multiplying this. 371. So, holy crap, 370. I gained $100. Oh, it's all free? $371 on June 6th. I'm just going to mark that there because I'm going to come back to this, but I just want to track that I've gained like $100 on there, and I probably should sell it at some point. I'm just going to... You look at the price of Litecoin and Bitcoin, and then you trade it. Alright, let's do this. I'm game. It tracks your profit. Huh. That's interesting. GDEX. Be under tools. I don't even know where to go, dude. Accounts. Go to GDEX. Why am I not seeing this? Oh. I thought you meant within that website. Sign in. So you can sign in with your Coinbase account. Complete your account. Okay. Your account is complete. Start trading. So they already, I didn't have to sign into this. It's already connected. That's cool. So you do the Bitcoin to Litecoin. Oh man. Dude, I didn't even have to log in, like I was already logged in. Yeah. So, you can day trade from here, huh? Nothing, no accounts to show. Litecoin to Bitcoin. You can deposit directly from Coinbase. Dude, that's kind of scary because you can deposit from... Oh, man. So when price ratio goes down, you pick up more Litecoin than sell it high. Dude, this is pretty crazy. I'm gonna try, I just want to try a little bit. I'm just gonna experiment with this. I don't even know how much that is, but we're just gonna put a little bit in there. Da 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 da. That's how you get more. That's pretty funny. Alright, so let's do this. We got some Bitcoin, so let's go to 1 minute. And right now we have some Bitcoin. I'm gonna do like pennies. We're gonna do pennies. Set a limit order. Set a limit buy or a sell. Why is my brain not it would be a buy for Litecoin. I want to buy 100 Litecoin. I want to buy 1,000. And a price? What's the price of Litecoin? 0.1? Huh? Dude. I don't know if I'm tired. I can't. My brain is not functioning. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna call you on speakerphone. Let's see. 646. Dude, I'm gonna call you. We're gonna do a live session right now. This might echo too, just a heads up. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, is it Brock?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, hey, what's up, brother? Okay, so it seems like I guess you're in delay. I don't see you calling me.
Yeah, there's probably like a minute or 30-second delay.
Oh, okay. So you're in GTAX, right? So let's pull up. So how much did you put in?
I put in like 0.007. Let me see. 0.0072. It's like $20.
Okay, is that LTC or BTC?
No, it's BTC.
Okay, so let's go. Whoa, did it? I don't think it went through. So yeah. Okay. Okay. Did that again? Did it go through? Do you see the balance?
Yeah, I have some Bitcoin balance right now.
Great. Okay, so basically you can transfer as like the directly to it anytime you want, and it's free because that's their platform. Right?
Okay.
It's safe, whatever. And so what you want to do is you want to pull up. If you look at LTC, USD, and then you look at LTC, BTC, USD, whatever, there's an overcharge there where you can profit from it. Like if Litecoin, if Bitcoin's going down by a lot, and then so you want to look at the ratio of LTC BTC. LTC BTC right now. Tell me what's the real time price on that?
Like the last trade price?
Yeah.
0.1053.
Okay, so here's the thing. So basically, they're valuing Litecoin in proportion to BTC as only like 0.01, right? Like it's so small. Now, if you try to pull up the day chart on that.
The day chart?
Yeah. Because you're on the, what, like 1 minute chart or whatever?
Yeah, okay. So
I'm
one
not
day.
going to look at it straight anymore because, that's the way.
Yeah.
Pull up the day chart on that. You see the day chart?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see how, dude, the shit was like at 0.02 a while ago.
Yeah, so it's low right now.
Yeah, so it's really low right now. So if you fucking bought it now, if you bought 11 coins, whatever, when you sell it at 0.02, you're doubling. You actually doubled your BTC account. So whatever you put in there, $20 worth of BTC.
Yeah.
If you bought the equivalent amount right now in Litecoin, and then Litecoin goes up, then you sell it.
Yeah.
You get in incremental,
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you don't have to trade it against the USD if you don't want to.
Right. Yeah.
So I do that. I look for opportunities, and sometimes I sell the sometimes I sell the BTC USD for the actual cash. You get the cash directly on your balance right there on GTAX.
Okay.
There's no settlement time, right?
Yeah.
And then I wait for. If I'm looking at the chart, I see that LTC is going to take a dip. Then I'll purchase up the LTC, and then obviously I'll get a lot more. And then I go to the LTC BTC, and I look for,
So how often do you do it like once a day or?
So yeah, like if you want, it depends. Like if you look at the 5 minute or 15 minute chart, you can like scalp literal amounts. Like you can literally put in a limit order, say, hey, I'll buy at 0.105, and then when that order fills, and by the way, you want to do that, the limit orders, they don't charge you any price. If you do a market buy, they'll charge you like 0.0002.
Dude, I don't even know enough about trading to even understand limit.
Okay. So, well, you know what market order is?
Market order? No.
Okay, a market order is just like, hey, I just want it, so I'm just gonna buy it, whatever the fucking market buy.
Okay.
Make sure my order gets filled.
Yeah.
Don't do that because they'll try to fucking sell it to you at like the most highest.
Yeah.
And then they'll charge you a fee on top of that.
Wow.
What you want to do is you want to set a limit by.
Okay.
You're looking at the order book right now, right? And you see like fluctuating.
Yeah.
All right. So where's the buy at, and then what's like the spread?
The spread is 0.00001 Bitcoin spread.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really good. So basically, that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight. And you can switch the view from price chart to like order depth, I think.
Okay.
You go look at that chart.
Okay.
You see that the demand and supply.
Yeah. I'm not like I'm trying to process what I'm looking at though.
No, dude, like it's so simple. I self-support like myself on all of this stuff. But basically, the red mountain is the amount of supply, and the green is,
Demand?
supply. So you can tell directly where the direction is going. You can predict that by looking at how the orders are stacked up against each other.
Okay.
But if you go back to the price chart,
So which one is supply green or red?
is the what?
Is supply it's like supply and demand, right?
Yeah, exactly. Supply is the red.
Okay.
Those are the people that want to sell. Green is the people looking to buy.
Okay.
So you can kind of see where support is at, and what price they are. So basically, what you can do is, I'll give you a really easy example. Set a limit buy order at 0.105, right? If that fills, it'll tell you automatically like how much BTC is going to convert into Litecoin. So it might say something like you'll get one Litecoin.
So I wanna buy what, like one Litecoin?
Well, if you have, it's pretty easy. Like, so if you just click on limit order,
Yeah.
right, it's gonna tell you, okay, well, how much do you want to spend, and then what price do you want to buy it at? So all you have to do. Obviously, you probably put only a little bit amount, so just like fill it out, like put all that in there, like 007, whatever BTC that you put in that.
Oh, so like the whole balance.
It'll calculate for, you can just click it or pre-fill it into the field. If you don't feel like typing, like all the zeros and shit.
So buy. No, it didn't fill it in.
You should be able to click on the amount of BTC that you have.
Oh.
Increase the click into the stock.
Oh, like copy and paste it?
Yeah, but then you have to put a price on what you want to buy it at.
Amount. Alright. The first one says amount of Litecoin I want to buy.
Okay, so that's weird because that should be figured out for you. For the amount of, the amount of BTC that you have.
So So I want to do a sell then, right? Like I want to sell Bitcoin.
Yeah. So you want to sell your BTC because that's what you have, right?
It's still on LTC. That's weird.
Oh, did you deposit LTC or BTC?
BTC. That's weird.
BTC?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you do a limited sell.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh, hold on, hold on.
Oh no, I don't think you can't sell. You don't have LTC to sell. You have to buy LTC.
Yeah, buy LTC.
Yeah, they're limited.
Yeah, limit by
Pre-sale all. And
pre.
you just have to click on the price or input the price. So which is probably, I don't know what it is right now, but you can see the sell sign and the buy sign. The buy sign is the green, right?
Yeah.
You see what the people are bidding. So if there's no support, you want to buy it where there's like a little bit of support, where you think it might like drop down to. So I don't know what it is right now. Basically, you can buy it like 1.05, and then you sell it right back at 1.055, and then you gain a little bit of BTC, just like that. You know what I mean? Like it's really easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering why it does. Do you have margin trading on?
No, we don't have that
Okay.
in the U.S. We don't allow that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just want to buy Litecoin. Um, so I could probably buy like 10 Litecoin. I should have like plenty of money for that. It's just weird that it's not like if I just want to use all my money. Oh, I see, I see. Pre-fill all.
Yeah, exactly. Pre-fill all.
Limit.
And it'll tell you, and if you didn't put a price, it'll tell you on the bottom of the approximate amount that you get back.
It'll do it if I'm on market. It'll pre-fill, but if I'm on limit, it won't. I don't think it'll let me.
So, okay, yeah, I know that gets a little tricky. I get that. So what you would do is, if you don't buy it on market because it'll charge you a commission.
Okay.
And you don't want that. So what you do is stay on limit, and then instead of first you click on. So you want to buy LTC right now.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is go on the right hand side where you see the price. Click on one of those prices, and that price will fill into the field.
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
click on pre-fill all. And then it'll tell you about how much LTC you will get back if you get the price.
What about under advanced? Do I want to?
Yeah, it's post only. Just keep it like that. Post only.
Good till canceled?
Yeah. So your order will stay in the book.
Okay.
You'll see where your placement is until it's filled. So you can literally look at the one they charge you like, hey, I think this shit's gonna drop to like 0.104. And then you would just like pre-mint for your order for that. Sleep overnight and hopefully it's filled.
Okay.
It's kind of cool like that.
Okay.
So you don't have to sit there and watch it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But since we're doing it live now, look at the price that you want.
Okay.
And what does it tell you? What does it tell you? Like how much can you get back?
Well, do I click on the red price or the green price?
I think you have BTC. You want to buy LTC right now with your BTC, so you have to click on the green price. The green is buying.
Okay. All right.
So click on one of the prices, and then you manually adjust it.
Okay.
Pre-fill all.
Okay.
BTC into it.
Okay, I got them filled.
Nice.
I think we're good.
And then when you're done, yeah, hit post. And then you can see your order like live where it is, and hopefully it will get filled. And when it gets filled, you can see the bottom right hand on your screen, like that's your order, and it'll tell you that it gets filled.
Okay, so that little like green triangle, that's mine.
Yeah, exactly. It's really cool.
That
And then
yeah.
if you look at the price LTCs can you get?
Let me see. There's no fee.
Yeah.
It's not filled yet. It's still open.
Okay. But well, how much are you expecting it to get filled at the price that you put it?
0.6837.
Okay, so you're getting about 6 8 off of Litecoin?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's how I built up some of my stuff. Like, I put 11.5 Litecoin into like 20 Litecoin like movements.
Nice.
Yeah, so now, that, are you like getting close to filling it? You know, is your order like near the top?
Oh, no, mine's near the bottom of where it's at.
Oh, you're all the way on the bottom.
Oh, no, you're talking about, mine's like 4 from the top.
Oh, okay, on the green.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. You can see like the struggle, you can see the battle. And you're hoping that it gets
So does it start at the bottom and then it goes to the top?
No, it starts from the top, actually, where they both meet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you're hoping that yours will get to the top and then sell.
Okay.
And then immediately we're gonna put in a sell order.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to flip it for a little bit more.
Okay.
Now keep in mind, if you have higher denominations, you can get greater gains. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, we're doing something small right now to test it.
Yeah.
And this is good because I think the more I grab on this, like the more you get involved and like learn how to do this, we'll be able to share opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, hey, feel free to jump in right now, you know?
Yeah.
If you're support on the 6 hour or whatever. Yeah, and I think that's really cool. Like,
Dude, I need to add you to, I'm on a couple of these crypto, like, Facebook channels, and, like, I need to add you on here.
I'm not so keen at all. Just text me. It's a lot easier. I'm very introverted, so I don't talk
Okay.
around shit like that.
Yeah, that's cool. I can text you.
Yeah, keep my number.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put you down as Brock. And if I see opportunity,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, definitely let me know. I'm gonna just try it with like $20 and just try and like get it to grow.
Yeah, dude, you turn that 20 to 40 and 40 to 80, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's weird because, like, you can sit and hold them all day if you want.
Yeah.
But I want to make my money work for me.
Yeah.
I want to spend more Bitcoin, but I don't want it to drop $800 and then not capture any of those gains. You know, like I can sell when it's at the top.
Yeah.
Before it dips, and then buy back and now I need more Litecoin. I mean, no Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So that's how I want to accumulate it.
Yeah.
Or I just write it out, you know, for like a few days, a week, whatever.
Yeah.
But then I can have more. So.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. I think it's a lot easier this way. Where are we at now? You might have to adjust your price if you don't think it's gonna sell.
Yeah, it's still an open order. It's been running for 4 minutes.
Are you like fifth place, fourth place?
I'm still third from the top.
Okay. So here's what to look for. Okay. There's very one. Click down. Click on the drop down. Look at the price percentage of USD, BTC to USD, and then LTC to USD. It's like coin is gaining on USD, and Bitcoin is losing the percentage. Then LTC BTC will jump up, and that's a good time to like sell when it like, you know,
Okay.
BTC dominating USD, and Litecoin is like not really moving. Then you know that you can buy in LTC BTC a lot lower. So I flipped it from like 1.1 to like 1.2, and that's a big change.
Yeah.
And it's just like, like fractions of pennies, whatever, a fraction of Bitcoin, but still, they can gain a lot with these cycles.
Yeah, like Litecoin to US dollars is like up 0.9 and BTC to US dollars is like 1.7.
Okay, so, right, so actually, if you look at the LTC candle chart, it probably bottomed out, and it might make a move higher. Maybe not too much. Maybe you can get like 1.06 out of it,
Yeah. Huh.
But if you just want to get into the game, then you can cancel that order and change the buy price to one above the person that's like under you.
Oh. So I'm at 1054. Oh, I see. 1054. Yeah. Zero.
Yeah, I love it because I want to go to another exchange. It works directly with Coinbase, and there's no transaction fees. And when you're done trading, you can move it right back into Coinbase.
Yeah.
And there's no fee charges.
So I wanna be at the bottom. Like I wanna be like the really low prices, then people will buy it up, right?
So if you want to buy it really low,
No, like I wanna sell it.
oh, right, I'm sorry. You want to sell the BTC, that's right, because you want to gain the LTC.
Yeah.
So you're selling it, then you're on the red side, right?
No, actually I'm on the green side. I think my price is like a little high, so nobody wants to buy it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I think you might want to move the price a little bit higher on top of it. You can kind of see the demand. Like if there's like 138 like my orders,
Yeah.
you probably have to move up above him in order to get sold.
Okay.
Or you can wait with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not. So I might want to sell it a little bit cheaper, and then.
Yeah.
Okay, I might want to cancel this.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cancel that order.
Okay, I'm canceling it.
And then, and then do it again.
I'm gonna put it.
On the price that's directly above the guy that you want to undercut.
So I want to make the price. I want to undercut it a little bit.
Yeah, like 0.1 or something. Well, I mean 0.0001 or something. Just like one, like 4 decimal over or something.
So I'm gonna autofill. I'm gonna make it like 1,000 even, and that's kind of in the middle.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I wonder what place would that put you?
That's putting me down towards the bottom. So it's cheaper, so people are more likely to buy it pretty quickly. I would think.
Oh, yeah, because you're selling your BTC, right?
Yeah, I'm selling BTC.
Yeah.
I'm buying Litecoin. So I put it down.
Actually, you should be buying LTC then. You should be on the green side.
Yeah, I'm on the green side.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move it so you can see it on the.
Move it to the top. Yeah, move it to the top. Oh, let's see where it was. Oh, there you are. Okay, yeah, you see that guy sitting with like so much above you, so like you're not gonna get sold. There's a chance for you to flip it. You might be able to buy it at 1056, and then flip it by like 1059. Sell it to 1059.
So I'm gonna cancel this one.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I'm looking at your YouTube, but I don't
There's about a 30-second delay, it looks like.
Okay.
So I'm gonna buy, and do I want to click a price near the top of the green?
Yeah, you do. You want to go like directly at the top.
Okay,
Maybe 5-7.
5-7. All right, I'm doing it. I'm buying it.
Yeah. Okay.
681.
And then refill it all. And then it'll tell you 681. Okay, cool.
6.
But you see how you lost a little bit of Litecoin?
Yeah.
Buying at a higher price. Yeah. So what we want to do is we want to turn that into hopefully 0.07 Litecoin.
So it should go pretty quickly.
Yeah, you can look at the order. The depth chart. It'll show you where people are selling and buying.
Oh yeah, I'm almost to the middle.
Oh, did you hit cancel?
No, nope,
Okay.
it's still there.
Crazy delay.
Yeah, there's it's probably 20 or 30-second delay.
Okay. I see. So that's when it's over to cancel again.
No, I just hovered over it.
It's actually, but the status is canceled.
Um,
Wow, this is a long time ago. You're making a new order right now.
Oh, there must be a big delay then.
Yeah, there is no.
I have one open and 2 canceled right now.
Wow, I only see one cancel and one open.
So I'm gonna, on the video, I'm still gonna cancel that one, and there's a third one right now.
Oh, really? Okay, so we're a long way off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I think I'm just gonna leave it, and I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, if it fills, it fills. If it doesn't, then...
There, it just filled right now.
Wait, Phil.
Yeah, so now I have a balance of 0.6810 Litecoin, and I got a little bit of Bitcoin in there.
Oh, okay, great. So that means, things still on the fraction. That's fine. Cool. So what you want to do is you want to keep track of how much your Bitcoin is.
Yeah, I'm gonna track all this stuff.
Okay, so now let's put in a limited sell order at a higher price than what you bought it at.
Okay. So I want to sell Litecoin. So I want to click on red to sell.
Yeah.
So there's people selling 0.011.
What price did you sell that
At
at?
0.1057.
1057. Okay. All right. So we want to sell it for at least 1006. At least.
10.
I don't know if it'll sell, but that's what we want.
1060. 1060.
Yeah, 1060.
Okay.
Yeah. So put that in the book and let that order sit there. And hopefully it'll sell.
I'm gonna do 1070.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna do 1070. I'm gonna sell it.
And then you'll see like the BTC gain. So the thing is like, if you're going in with like only one Litecoin, you're not gonna make a lot.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you were day trading like 20 Litecoins. Those little fractions, they fucking add up.
Yeah.
From 105 to 107, you almost get like either half of a Litecoin or like one Litecoin. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So alright, cool. So now your order is for 107.
Yeah.
Alright, so just let it sit there. And it's probably Probably not. I just, top, obviously, they got to shoot through a lot of buy orders.
Yeah.
But, that's what you would do. You would leave it there and hope it fills. And you know what? Eventually it will fill. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to take something.
That's crazy. That's really awesome.
I know, yeah, it's good, right? And then, so that's how you use your capital to build up more capital.
Yeah.
You want to gain more BTCs and eventually.
I'll probably take it out of, like, I'm on a couple other exchanges. I'll probably cash them all out and just move them in here.
Yeah, move them into, like, the other exchanges are, I tried another one, but I tried this, and that's actually been licensed too, so now we have two in New York. It's and Coinbase. But I didn't really like it. The interface was not really that intuitive, and it's just like, body sucking, like, stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, the key guy just cuts it down to, like, the easiest, simplest thing that you need, and it's very intuitive, and plus it's connected to your Coinbase, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's safe.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that would be a smart thing to do. Pull whatever you have and just transfer it directly to your Coinbase and just close it up. And then just use Gmail to flick it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's fun, man. It's exciting.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's awesome.
All day.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for, like, arbitrage, and, like, sometimes I'll even do, like, Ethereum, I'll drop the oil in Ethereum, and then Ethereum shot up, like, $10 yesterday. So that means the BTC value went sky high. So I started with 9 Ethereum, and then I got 11 Ethereum out of it.
Wow.
And that $10 jump.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That happened in, like, half an hour.
Oh, man.
It's really cool, like, to be able to put your capital to work in that way.
Yeah.
You sit there and hope that it'll grow. And it will grow, right? Like, we know that this space is going to grow no matter what.
Yeah.
But if you put a little bit of work into it, you can grow it exponentially faster.
Yep, for sure. Cool, man. Well, I'll probably let you go for now, but I'll give you a call when I might have some questions, or I'll text you or whatever.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Thanks for the video and, the lecture stuff and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool, man.
So I'll know when I'm here.
Okay, yeah, I'll do another one soon.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, keep my number down. I'll put you down, Brock, and then
Okay.
if I see opportunity, I'll text you, or if you see something,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, awesome. Sorry, man. It was kind of 107, so I hope you guys do.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, man. All right, see ya.